everything else.
Hi, can you guys hear me now? I think we might have figured it out. I'm not quite sure. Is that Aunt Shannon calling? No.
That was my phone.
Oh. I am live.
No, you're not live. Oh, no, it says you are. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm live. All right. Lots of difficulties today. I don't know what the problem is. I couldn't get live. I don't know. Said I was live. Said I wasn't. But anyhow, hi everyone. It's Sher up in the attic of Sher's Craft Attic. And we are looking at doing 4th of July kitchen towels. So I got this cute little cow pattern. I think I showed them to you last week. But we had a lot of interest in them at the show this past weekend. And then I just sent some over to Windsor Village Shops and Stephen Street in Lockport. So there's a whole bunch of new towels over there. But the cows are over there that we are making tonight. And they will also be at the Lockport Craft Show on Main Street. Not this coming Saturday, the following Saturday. And I have a whole bunch of new towels. I know I showed you guys a whole bunch last week. But printed a whole bunch of new ones today, and I will show you. And we even designed a new Josh Allen tumbler for the show, like brand new. And I had some other fun stuff that I'm actually printing right now. But I thought, let's get right into the 4th of July towel as soon as we get a couple more people. In the meantime, while we're waiting for some more folks, I want to show you what came in the mail today and show you a few other things that might have came. Well, I might not have any of them out, but I'll tell you about some of the other things that came, and I'm super excited. Jackson is in the attic with me tonight. He was looking for the other microphone, and they're in a...
It's like a yellow case.
It's over on this side here, I believe. If not, it's on the desk behind you. And then maybe we can get him to run down to the dresser drawer and get the new products that I just got in yesterday.
It's a yellow case, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on the desk somewhere on top. All right, so we did get... so remember last week I showed you guys the moon wind spinners? And we thought, we don't know how they're going to go. And we all kind of thought, oh my God, they're kind of cute.
Confused.
So we took them to the show on Saturday.
You just do your thing. Don't worry about
it. And they were a big hit. Everybody loved them. So many people kept coming up and just viewing them, sold them. Came home with just one left. So I ordered some more. So with that said, I got 2 packs of them this time to take to the show with us. The one design that Jackson and I weren't sold on, but we had pressed it, was the only one that was left that we ended up coming back home with. But I did get a different design too after much debate, and I got 4 of these to try them. People did like the other 2 shapes we had, but I did order, it's called the Dream Catcher. So this is really cool, right? So, and I only got the 8 inchers. I don't think I got the 10s.
Where do you want me to go?
But anyhow, in the dresser drawer jacks are the, on the top are the metal bookmarks. You know, the stuff I got yesterday. Yeah, okay. The car coasters and the other thing. All right, so they might be in one of those 3 drawers. But anyhow, this is like the normal wind spinner, right? Normal. But then...
your dog tags?
Yeah, I think so. And then it has one that hangs in the middle that comes down, a little one. But then what's really cool about this one is it's got little feathers that hang down too. Let me show you this one here. Hold on. It's got 2 different size feathers. It's got a bigger one and a smaller one. Aren't they cute? So then they hang down. Something different. But if you're here, say hi so I know you're here. All right, here. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. So this is what it is. It's the big one, the little one, and then the feathers. They're cute. Something different. I was like, okay, let's try. Didn't know how the moons were going to be. People ended up loving the moons, and we weren't too sure until we pressed them. So, got the moons. Let me see. Chat. Hi, Fred. You're here. The show went good this weekend. Sorry, I'm just getting caught up. Did you have the...
That's all I could find.
Okay, the bookmarks are in one of the other...
I looked in the
drawers.
second drawer. I didn't see them.
I think they're in the third, actually, but it's okay.
Where's the
what?
The mics.
They're over in a black and yellow case somewhere on that desk.
There's no black and yellow case over.
So the show went really good. We were really busy. It was, steady the entire day. It wasn't like there was a lot of a lull. What was really cool about this, and I should post pictures of it, was it was a dragon boat race, and it raised money for an organization called Hope Chest here in Buffalo. And they are supporters of breast cancer patients, and right behind my red coffee cup. And all the money that they raised from their basket raffle, 50-50, it's like the 50-50 was like almost $2,000. Like, it was insane. The baskets they had were great. But anyhow.
How do you get disconnected?
Oh, thanks, Fred. 8 sides is the octagon, 6 sides is the hexagon. Thanks. Because I keep screwing that one up. You think I'm going to remember?
No.
Hold on. Probably not. I think Mrs. Wingard, who I had in elementary school, will be very disappointed with me right now because I don't know my shapes.
Probably.
Jackson's here. He's going to behave with us today, but he's here for some comedic relief. I always say I'm just a sarcastic mama trying not to raise a sarcastic boy. But anyhow, so everything through this Hope's Chest, hi Shan, they raise, and Shannon, keep me honest if I misstate anything, but it all stays local in Buffalo. They raise, the money they raise goes towards exercise programs to strengthen the muscles after people have surgery. And then also support groups and survivor support groups and, transportation fees if you may need them or anything like that. So it was a really nice event. The boat races themselves, I didn't know what to expect. They were rowing, and I don't know, how many people would you say were, Shan? How many would you say, 20 people in each boat? And they looked, they were cute. They looked like a dragon. They had a little dragon head.
It's called dragon boat racing.
Well, it's called dragon boat racing, yes. But the boat had like a little, and then I think there was 20 races, and then the winner from each of those races then went on to the next round and the next round, and it was pretty neat. They started racing at 8. At 4 o'clock when we left, they were still racing. 16 to 20. Yeah, I would say that's about right. So yeah, it was kind of interesting. It was fun. And a lot of interesting people there. Honestly, remember I said I was going to do some breast cancer ribbon air fresheners? Didn't sell a one of them. Couldn't believe it. Didn't sell a one of them. I was really surprised. But we did sell several Buffalo Bills. I think we sold all the Buffalo Bills ones. We sold a lot of the beach ones. A lot of towels. We sold a lot of towels and a lot of can koozies. So yeah, we had a good time. It was a good show. Definitely would go back and do it again. And then next year, obviously a bigger space. We could have definitely used a bigger space. So that show's done. It's behind us, waiting for next year. And now we're getting ready for the Lockport, New York craft fair, which people come from all over the U.S. to participate as a vendor. This is actually one of the bigger shows that people travel to. And
when the weather's nice.
When the weather's nice. And at this one, there's judging. So you can enter your products to be judged and you could win. And I think it might even be like a $5,000 prize.
Are these 2 minutes or 1 minute?
They're whatever time's on there, but you have to check the pressure jack. So Jackson's going to press about 50 more towels tonight while we're live. He's working behind us. But I wanted to show you guys the little cow one and how we make those. So design all of our towels. I do grab some of the graphics online just so they go a little quicker. But they are all designed. We put the words on them and then we print them and press them all. So looking for the 4th of July cow. What can we do or something different? So the cow is still trending. People are loving the cow. So what better to do them for 4th of July? And I know I showed him this last week. Yes, Shannon, a pop-up tent next year, definitely. I'm going to ask if we can bring one next year inside for...
Did you watch other people bring them?
Yeah, we saw other people bring them. So we're going to ask if we can bring them for inside Riverworks. Really nice down there. These cows said, God bless America, land that I love. There is another one, but I just printed one because I'm limited on towels. So pick your design. These are 5.5 inches wide by 9.5 inches long. This is what fits perfect on the towels. We've played, Jackson and I have played with sizes. I don't know. So we've done smaller, we've done bigger, we've done all kinds of stuff. But I have one down here. So when we first started making these, we didn't know what size. So look at, it was little, right? It was little. And people bought them. People liked them. You know, we had different sayings. But then I was like, you're buying a towel for such a little print. So then we started going bigger. And then it took time till we got the right size. And then finally, I think we got the size that we want. We even went too big at one point. But the point was I wanted to be able to do the towel so that it's folded like this over, say, your kitchen towel. So over your oven handle or your sink side or whatever you might hang this from in your kitchen. So then it was a matter of how do we press these things and keep them nice and neat for display. So we've tried everything. We did them this way, and then we just kind of lined it up in the middle. Then we folded in half, you know, this way and that way. But this is what we found works the best. And if you're catching this on our YouTube channel and you're doing towels, this will be a really good tutorial. So again, the prints are 5.5 by 9.5 inches long. And if I fold these, I fold it in half or a quarter. Then I fold over again. And when I first started doing these and we got it down, I actually was measuring. Then see, I fold it that way a little bit more. I was actually measuring how, you know, where to fold. Now I can just do it by feel, right? So, and look, and then, you know, you get it like.
I don't like that.
What?
The one paper shifted on the other towel.
So then, if you need the tape, I have it here. Fold it like that, and then it's over again.
None of the other ones done that.
Is it too tight?
I don't think so.
So then you get the
I don't
perfect
really know, though.
towel. So we press it just like this. And what happens is when you press it, it does crease these, but for display, it makes them very nice for display. Now, the person who buys them obviously has a crease in them until they wash. When you buy them in the store, they're creased anyhow, right? So we found this works the best. We folded, we've done a whole bunch of different ways. But what's nice is I do all of these beforehand. And I don't know if you can see the stack of them behind me on the...
No, I can see it.
On top the laser cutter. So I folded them all today, and then Jackson presses them. I think he can do 3 at a time.
3 at a time.
3 at a time.
I think though that one shifted because I was doing the pressure.
So let me fold this one. Jax needs this one folded again.
I
was buying the waffle weave towels. I like them. But believe it or not, a lot of people buy these ones. And these ones are half the price. Because otherwise, the waffle weave, I have to charge double. And people kind of like look at them and then put them back. But then there's other people who like the waffle weave. So I guess it's whatever you choose. So here is the towel. I folded it. And then it's really simple. You take your little print and you line it up. Kind of like, eyeball it. I used to sit here and measure and tape and all that good stuff. Don't do that anymore. We've just kind of got really good at eyeballing because we've done so many of them. But as you can see, I'm just going to it's hard to show you without, you can kind of see the print fits like right in the size that you need. So it works out really good. Yeah, there you go. And we always try to do 1 to 2 inches from the bottom. Jackson has got really good pressing these without having to use tape. However, we do have some that do slide and we do need to tape. Usually the ones with a smaller print. And Jackson just printed these ones. And this one, he said it just slid a little bit, but this one's cute. It's a new chicken, and it says, "Your opinion is not part of the recipe." So that's a new one. And then
that's a new one.
Yeah, the Scooping Up Sunshine is a new one. We debated today, do we do Scooping Up Sunshine or do we, Jackson, actually take this down to half the time? You take this down to half the time.
I thought so. I just went with what you were telling me.
I know.
I was going to say 2 minutes seemed too long. But
and you might have to take the pressure up a little.
Up?
Yeah, like less pressure.
So you mean loosen it?
Yeah. And you're going to have to put the green or the paper on top.
I do.
Okay. I just can't see you from here. Anyhow. So
I can't tell the pressure without...
We have a couple new ones that we did. Our number one seller and like over the weekend was the sourdough. I have to feed my sourdough starter. That was like a number one.
Because those ones shift.
Yeah, these ones shift. I do not know why, but they do. Then
we only had trouble with those ones.
Fall is coming. So can you believe Hobby Lobby and even Dollar Tree are already putting out Christmas? So I guess I'm late on the fall train, but I started printing some fall stuff. But last week I had the Happy Camper, and this time I have the best days are spent camping. And some of the Happy Camper ones are over to Windsor. This is a new one. Cute is all get out. It says just winging it. I really think she's cute. And then here comes the fall ones. Actually, here comes the fall. Falling Leaves and Autumn Breezes. I know I'm reading them because they're hard to read. because they're backwards. Whatever spices your pumpkin.
No, I did it.
Okay. So there's all of those. And then we have some other new ones too. But those are the main ones for right now.
I'm so confused.
Shannon says, hush. What am I hushing? Am I too loud? Is
Maybe.
Jackson too loud?
Maybe.
What's going on? What are we hushing about? She wants me to hush because fall. We got fall stuff coming out. So
I don't understand why I did that.
What did it do?
This one didn't press all the way. The eye. Did it on the other one too.
I don't know. Probably because I don't know. Anyhow, here's one of the other newer ones, not without iced coffee. As you can see, sometimes you press stuff and sometimes it doesn't come out the way you want it and you just keep it moving. I'm going to give you the cow so you can press it so we can show everybody what the cow looks like.
Well, I'm going to have to...
So while Jack's pressing that, and again, we press it. How many seconds is it, Jax?
A minute.
1 whole minute, 60 seconds at 365 degrees. And you don't want your pressure really high, like you don't want it real tight on this one. Hi, Chris. Shannon said no Christmas already. Yeah, I should have known that you meant Christmas, not fall. Again, if you're coming on, say hi so we know you're here. If you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. And let us know where you're watching. Are you watching us on the Attic Facebook page, my personal Facebook, or the YouTube? Oh, does it say personal on them?
Nope.
No, it doesn't.
Unless you share it to it. It's not on your personal.
It should be. Should go to my personal on here because I have it there.
It doesn't show it on my phone, though.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. Jackson said it doesn't show it on my phone.
Unless
all right.
My phone wasn't updated.
So, while he's pressing those, I'm going to show you. I got new keychains. These ones are metal. And Aunt Lori, I just made her a whole bunch of Do Good, Be Good, Josh Allen ones.
Be good, do good, God bless, go Bills.
Yeah, what he said. And the problem with the MDF ones is they're thick. And then when you tape them, they leave a mark. So I ordered these metal ones. I have not printed on them yet. But we're going to try them. I also got bookmarks.
These all got to be pressed?
Yep. I also got bookmarks that are metal. So some new things coming up there as well. And then I designed some new koozies for this upcoming show. And I'm going to they've been printing, so I'm going to take them off the printer. So in the meantime, I'm going to let you watch Jackson, and he's going to show you the new cow print.
You can talk. Jackson
said I can talk, and he's going to show you. So there you go with that. And over the weekend, too, towels were our big sellers. But over the weekend, we sold stuff that was left over from past seasons, that we still had. I'm coming back. Hold on, guys. Coming back. And I said, okay, half off. Anyone from last Christmas, Valentine's, St. Patrick's, $3. Towel's yours. People were buying them up like crazy. They really liked a good sale and sold a lot of St. Patrick's and...
Oh, this one's pressed, but it just came unfolded.
Okay.
When I was showing it.
You did show it to him?
I did. It just came unfolded.
All right.
I'm not doing a swipey thing with my hand. Am I supposed to?
Yes. So Jackson just
required.
Pressed this as he showed it to you. So
I showed it.
Came unfolded, no big deal.
Yeah, it came unfolded while I was showing it.
But there's one thing you do have to do with these, and I missed a step telling you this. And I do them all when I fold them. Before you press these, you need to swipe it down with your hand. So all of the pile is going in one direction. Or you need to use a
lint roller.
I generally use a lint roller. However, the one I just purchased because I was out is so stinking strong, I cannot get it off of here. So I lost a towel. So I've just been doing it by hand. Then once you press it, you're going to do this again just to make sure that everything is still going in the right direction. Why do you do that? So that the print looks good, because you really can't see it. The camera's not going to show it. If they're going in different directions, the print shows a little bit more difficult. So here we always do the down so we don't forget. So that is one thing you need to do with these. So there is the how to make a 4th of July dish towel for your kitchen. Again, we have these over at Windsor Village, over on Stephen Street in Lockport. We'll have them at the craft show next Saturday and Sunday. So I decided we needed a new coffee cup or a new tumbler. We have been selling the same Josh Allen one where Josh is in a hat, winter hat, the city of Buffalo's in front of him, and it says Allen down the side. We've sold it. It's a great seller. It's one of our number one sellers. The problem is everybody has that one because we've sold it so much, right? So now we're like, okay, we got to come up with something new. So I did. So I actually printed these to go on koozies today, but I'm going to show you. This is a whole sheet for koozies, right? So I'll cut them, and then they'll go double-sided, one on each side of the koozies. But in the meantime, it's the same thing that's going to go on the tumblers. See Josh there? So it's very similar to the one that we already had, except for this one's a smidgen different. Josh is a little older. He's got longer hair, but as cute as a button as always. So Chris, you're watching this, tell Nikki we got a new Josh Allen tumbler coming out in can koozie. Shannon, you like that one, Shannon? Isn't it cute? He's just so dreamy, right? Now he's off the market, ladies. Everybody loves Stitch. Of course I had to do a Buffalo Bill Stitch. Look at him. Isn't he adorable? So he's going to go on koozies. Because who doesn't like a good Stitch? So I printed 2 of them. What else do I got here? And then sell a lot of these buffaloes. Why are these seams so big in print? They're supposed to be 3.5. They look bigger than 3.5. No, they're 3.5. Anyhow, and did some buffaloes, because we sell a lot of these buffaloes. So there's those, and then I do have one new air freshener that I added this week. We'll have all the ones we had last week, but I am adding one new air freshener, and that one it's got butterflies and sunflowers. I figured something a little different for the holiday season, for fall coming up. And then because we've been doing the air fresheners, I was looking for something to go with them.
You can refold that because you did that.
So I was looking for something to go with the air fresheners to upsell, right? So everything's about the upsell these days. If you've been in retail, you know it's not just new, but just probably a new word. It used to be a bundle sale, but we need to upsell. So I was looking, what can we do to upsell some of our products? So I came, and I made these before, but they were Neprin. I got the ceramic.
That one did it again.
Car coasters.
You jerk.
And Jackson's fighting with the press. So
the sourdough one.
Well, don't press the sourdoughs for now. So
what?
These come.
What'd you say?
I said don't press the sourdoughs for now. So these come with the packaging. I ordered them with the packaging already. So when you get these through Amazon, for those of you who want to make these things versus just buy them from me, because we're here to teach people too. Why I'm opening these, say hi if you're here. Hit that like button. Hashtag replay. I know I say it the entire time we're here, but I have to remind everybody because they forget to. So these come with a car coaster paper, and you just do a little glue tack, and you can do these in sets of 2. And then they have the bag you can put them in, and you can, hold on, the bag goes like this. You can hang them up. It's even got the little hole. So what's nice about these, I don't know if you can see the little hole for the hanging, but what's nice about these, they come with the packaging. I don't have to cut paper, print paper, and the price is not much more. Fred, where did you work? You were retail for 45 years. Where did you work? Here in Buffalo, right? So was it called Upsell 45 years ago? So there's those. And they also come where you can do one in a pack. They send the papers for both. And they send these things for both. When you're done, you got leftovers. And then I did have these already. So I have the metal keychains, but I also have these pleather keychains. So my thought is we can bundle an air freshener, 2 koozies, not koozies. You know, I lose my words. Coasters for your car.
Car coasters.
Car coasters. And if anybody doesn't know what a car coaster is, these fit in your cup holder in your car and it sucks them up. Ames, Mr. Seconds, Odds and Ends, and Rite Aids. Oh, I miss Ames. Mr. Seconds. I like Mr. Seconds. Then it became Grossman's. Didn't Grossman's buy out Mr. Seconds or vice versa? I don't know what Odds and Ends is. Obviously know what Rite Aid is. I liked Ames, but I really liked Hills before they were Ames, because where else could you go shopping as a kid with your parents, sit in the cart, and have popcorn and a hot pretzel while they shopped?
You can have popcorn at Ace.
Yeah, Ace Hardware, you can have popcorn. I don't know, it's just different when we were kids at Ames.
I mean, you got to pay for it.
So to bundle these with the air fresheners, or you could do a 3 bundle where you add in the keychain, or you can buy them individual. But I know people really like to do that bundle and save. And then these were the metal, and I actually got an order for one of these already for the little guy across the street. The bookmarks. What's nice about these is they come in also a resealable package that you can hang. And I got this one in here, and now I'm not going to be able to get it out because I don't have the hooky on it.
The hooky is...
Yeah, the hooky.
Diabolical.
The hooky. Okay, here we go.
You...
These are thin, which I thought they were going to be a little thicker, but I guess you don't want too thick for your book. So these are metal. They come in this nice little package.
You're not going to...
And you get what I call the hooky. You get the tassel. And there's all kinds of different color tassels, so you can mix and match however you want with your design. Okay, there's all different colors. Then they have a plastic sleeve they go in. So after you press these, put your tassel on. And we'll do these as a display another night, because I know, like I said, you guys like to see what we do here, and also we want to teach other people how to do what we do. And then they come with the sleeve for storage. And there you go.
I'm a little nervous on this one.
Now.
Well, it's a little cut off at the end.
It'll be all right. So there's one other thing that you can do with these. See how it has this little triangle up here with the holes? You can actually do this before you put in your tassel, you can actually just leave this inside of here. So you put this in, so it's kind of like a little protector, keeps it nice and safe. And then you fold this over and you put your tassel right through it. Now with that said, and you can put your tassel right through it. I'm not going to do it right now, and it would hang from here. So now you have it in a sleeve. But what also is nice, if you don't want to do that, you can hang them just like this at the store and then have your tassel hanging. Myself, personally, I would use this just the way I originally showed you, and I will package them this way. You design it, you put your print on it. Groceries was the parent company of Mr. Second. See, I knew it. Odds and Ends was closeout retail. They had 2 locations in Lockport and all across New York. Odds and Ends. I'm sure if I saw the picture of the outside of the buildings, I'm sure I know. Who here on the call remembers Odds and Ends? Fred, are you from Lockport or just the Buffalo area? So I myself will sell them this way with this folded over to protect it. Then I'm going to put it back in this little package because they're resealable. Just like that.
Why do you gotta do this?
To reseal it. And then there it is to hang it. And you can see the tassels on the back. Now I did get an order for one of these for the nice little one across the street. His name is Jack, J-A-C-K, just like our Jackson. His name is Jack, and his name on the front of the bookmark, and he's all into bugs. So he's going, you're from Dunkirk. It's a little drive from Dunkirk to here, but not bad. Who are we just talking to is from Dunkirk?
I don't know.
Josh, is it the gentleman, the brothers who own the store we go to? Are they in Dunkirk? Anyhow.
No, I don't think they might be Dunkirk.
Then you can hang these up at the store. So Jack's name will go on the front, and on the back, he's just a little guy. He's going to get bugs or some kind of fun boy outdoorsy pattern.
Bugs Life would be good, but I don't know if he knows what that is.
Yeah, Bugs Life. Well, I don't think it really matters. But anyhow, so he's going to get one of these. So I already had an order for these. They just came in yesterday. And so that's kind of what's going on. Not a lot of people here tonight. I think everybody's kind of...
It's a Thursday night.
Well, we normally do pretty good on a Thursday night. Last week we had...
I should rephrase that. It's a Thursday night and summer's almost here.
Yes, summer is almost here.
Some kids are out of school. Like me. Yep.
Today we were off from work, so he's been stuck with me all day today. Okay. So here's the just winging it. He just pressed it. And I don't have it folded very good. But there's the just winging it. It came undone. Then I folded it, and I didn't fold it very good.
They come undone easily.
They do come undone easily. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
That one I was just moving and it went poof.
Isn't she adorable? Who likes this? Tell me. Vaughn's Collectibles. I don't know what the brothers' names are, but they own Vaughn's Collectibles, and we like to go shopping there. They sell Funkos and wrestlers, and
they used to sell like vinyl records.
Vinyls, and vinyls are coming back. Anyhow, tell me if you like the little chick. Chickens are trending. Chickens and the 90s ducks. The ducks that are white, and you used to see them on people's porches.
Like Grandma has?
Yeah, like those are swans. Grandma has the plastic swans that you plant stuff in, but
they're similar.
They're similar, yes.
That's what I was trying to...
But back in the 90s, who remembers these? Like, you have to tell me yes or no. They were ducks that you sat on your porch, and they had different outfits you could put on them. They had like a raincoat.
Oh, those ugly things?
Yes, people loved them. They're coming back.
No, the hell
Yes, they are. Those people are all over looking for those ducks. And then there was patterned ducks that people had on in their kitchen. It was like a duck with a blue bow. They had them on plates. They were on clocks, sugar dishes, everything. They are coming back. People are trending over the ducks.
You said not to do the sourdough?
Don't do the sourdough. Well, that's what we got going on here. Odds and Ends was around 1983, 1990, went bankrupt. Sounds like about every other store around
how many prints
US
you got?
right now.
Because I have more of these than I have towels now. Those are falling off because of the fan.
There's no more prints up top there?
These are all that was up top. Because I took all the sourdough out.
Oh, yeah, just leave 6 sourdough for 6 of them for later. Like count out 6 towels.
Well, I'll see what's here. I don't know what's left.
Okay. And just make sure you leave 6 towels because we need them the most. People love those sourdoughs. Yeah, like all the stores in the U.S. are going bankrupt. Well, not even just the U.S., but everything's going bankrupt. Although, I did hear, for those of you who are going to be disappointed, and you're not going to be disappointed, you're going to be excited. You're disappointed that Joann Fabrics went bankrupt and closed. Michaels bought them. So now...
You think it would be the other way around?
What?
That Michaels would be going out.
Yeah, you would think. But Michaels, I think, has that
makes sense.
A wider...
There's only 5 of these.
A wider audience due to their online platform.
Joann's is online.
And yeah, but they have like a maker store and stuff. Kind of like Michaels has their own Etsy. It's called Maker's Place, I think. You'll have to Google that, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, they get a little bit more of traffic than Joann's did, but they just bought Joann's. Who knew that? Michaels bought Joann's. And they are going to be taking some of the Joann brand
in the bin down there?
products.
What flags do you got down there?
I don't know. And they're going to take over some of those product names and take them over to the Michaels brand. And they're going to be looking at expanding their offerings in yarn and fabric. So we shall see what happens. Interesting stuff with Michaels and Joann's if you're a crafter. And then I did hear that some of the Rite Aids may be bought up by CVS. I do not know how true that is, but I heard that may be coming, especially for Rite Aids that are in rural areas. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So yeah, Fred, all because you worked at Odds and Ends.
What else do you want me to
Great
press?
talk. That's it for tonight, if that's all you have. Jackson wants to know what else he can press. I don't know if y'all can hear him.
I took my mic off, so probably not.
So, I got to show you this one. I chose not to make it. Then I'm going to let y'all go. It says fluent in foul language. Isn't that cute? That's adorable. Fluent in foul language. Just a cute one. Just saying. We chose not to print this one because we didn't have enough blank towels, and we chose to go with the summer ice cream one instead. And all this time I've been talking, the printer is still going. This is what happens. It prints.
And then the screen's off?
Yeah, and the screen shut off and it's continuing to print where all day the screen shut off and it stopped printing. Who knows? As soon as I walk out of the attic, it will stop for some reason. Anyhow, next week I was thinking about doing... You tell me. Do you want to see the bookmarks? You want to see pens? You want to see the coasters? Tell me what you guys want to see next week, and then that's what we'll do. If you don't choose or tell me, I think I'm going to do these.
You should put a vote out.
Yeah, we can put a vote out. Well, just put in the comments. Put in the comments what you think.
Then we got to count them off.
Oh, that's okay too. So... put in the comments, hashtag replay if you're catching this on the replay. Hit the like and follow button over on our YouTube channel or our Sher's Craft Addict channel. And if you are watching this and you want to head over to our Etsy store, we do have 25% off on all products right now. And we do have already made products where we make them to order, but we also have some of our own digital prints that we make and sell just the prints. So if you are a sublimation or a DTF crafter, you can get some of our prints there. And we make them just for those folks who make and take. And
see y'all guys next week.
Jackson said, see y'all next week. Bye, Jax.
Bye.
That way, it's not the same regurgitated stuff over and over. And I do not sell the designs that I sell already on a product. Because that way, everything that I make is unique and no one else will have it when I go to shows or on my Etsy store. Fred, you're voting for car coasters. That's what I'm thinking too. All right. So if you all want the car coasters, give some ideas of what you want to see on them. And I have a feeling everybody's like, I want some Bill stuff. But tell me what you want to see on the car coasters or what you want me to print next week and what you want on them next Thursday at 7. So until then, happy crafting. See you then.